If you're trying to transition into IT, you're gonna need way more than a few self-paced courses.
I know you're thinking you have that friend who broke into IT with a self-paced course, but I'm gonna break the news for you, that does not work for everybody. Let me make this clear. I am not against self-paced courses. I've used them in my own career. However, I have to clarify that they're very good as a supplement, not as a shortcut, not as a fast track, definitely not as a career path.
For many reasons, they don't work. The first one is that the lack of accountability. Because yes, they are inexpensive. Actually, one of the main reasons you have that lack of accountability, it's because you didn't invest enough into it. Because a lot of people use the term, you only pay attention when you pay. If you bought a Udemy class for $10, you think you're really gonna put in the work and finish this?
You have to put skin in the game.
You have to put skin in the game. So the lack of accountability is very big into why these things don't work.
Also, nobody can offer you accountability for $10.
Yeah. And that's the problem, because not only you need the material, the training, because the self-paced course, it has the material, even on YouTube. And I say that a lot to some students. Everything we offer at Yellowtail Tech, you can find on YouTube. It's
all on the internet, guys. All of it.
So it's mostly about, is it structured enough?
Is it structured in a way where it will make sense to you? Do you know what to invest time in? Will that free course tell you what's more important and what's less important? It's all of that.
And the community too. Because not only you need a clear roadmap, you need a community that's gonna keep you accountable. You need people that's gonna actually advise you. You need feedback.
Yep.
Because when you are in a self-paced environment, you don't get the immediate feedback you need to keep learning. So all these things are very important to the process, and you cannot find it in a self-paced environment.
Yeah. And it's sad because our generation has access to a lot of free content. Every big tech provider has free courses. There's YouTube, there's Udemy, there's all these things. But the reality is, and I remember reading about this in an article on LinkedIn recently, there's an institution called the ResearchGate that has been trying to understand the completion rate on online courses. And it says that only 5 to 15% of course takers actually finish the courses they sign up on. And
there's no accountability.
There's no accountability. I myself have signed up for things that I don't finish. And I know our students go through that too. And I don't think it speaks about myself or them, because sometimes I just see something, I see it's free, and I'm like, okay, let me sign up for it.
But let's be clear, self-paced courses, those learning platforms, they have their place as supplemental information, supplemental training to a very structured program. Because sometimes you need that additional training, you need that additional data or specific information. You can get it in a self-paced course.
Yes, and that's true in a different way too. And one thing I've seen after teaching for many years is that we all have different learning styles. So sometimes one person can't connect with their teacher's style, or maybe somebody requires more videos in order to understand something. So going out and consuming additional resources will never hurt.
Yeah.
But it can't be your only method to learn something.
And also, those platforms, they never claim to help you break into IT. The claim usually is, I can help you learn about this particular topic, which is very different. It's a different proposition. It's a different business model.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Because there is this model where they are in the business of selling you sometimes very high quality training. And some other business model are in the business of helping you break into the industry.
Yeah.
Which comes the idea of value versus volume. Some people are in the volume business, and those platforms, they're in the volume business.
Yep.
It's not bad. It's just that it's not gonna get you to the place you want to get.
And guys, when we say volume, we just mean that they're trying to sell that $10 course to probably 100,000 people all over the world. So they're gonna make money that they could have made by training less people, but offering them more value.
Yeah. So
And obviously charging more.
so clearly, their business model value volume over value.
Yeah.
And some business model are in the business of value,
Yeah.
which is what we do at Yellowtail Tech. We actually focus more on the value. We have very low volume because, for example, our Cloud for Jobs program for 2024, we're only going to allow 80 students to get into it. It's because we want to offer value instead of volume. So yes, if you are trying to break into the industry, self-paced course, learning platform that are charging you $50, $37 a month is not gonna get you there. Do your research, but make a choice, into a program and actually stick to it and get to where you're trying to get, which is transitioning into IT.